Vegas, Nevada. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. O'Connell going straight to the air. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
And O'Connell now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Throwing, O'Connell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
To throw here, O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. And once again, O'Connell back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. Touchdown! DJ Turner, 41 yards. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Richardson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage, came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. A gain there of 21 yards. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. And there defensively was Jack Jones. They'll come up 2nd and 7. There, Richardson back to throw it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like that.
Circle.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute.
Touchdown, Colts! Mo Alley Cox, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And Abdullah lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Taylor. will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line, so if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
Now it's Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Here's O'Connell. This is White on the screen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Back to throw, O'Connell. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 62 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Richardson looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the shotgun, Richardson hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Now he's loose again, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley Cox on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point by Carlson up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Richardson. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Richardson to throw. On the move to his left. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson, 26 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Richardson will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all... And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Richardson working from the gun. Being chased out left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So from the 22 here, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Richardson. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the...
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers from 4 yards out. And the Raiders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Operating from the gun. Richardson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. Richardson out of the shotgun. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on third down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing, O'Connell. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. From the shotgun, O'Connell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Pushes past him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's O'Connell. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. O'Connell. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
White We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Second down, goal to go. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. White fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Taken in at the 11. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.